Penetrating deep into the frozen wastes of the great Arctic plains, an archaeological expedition searching for prehistoric fossils makes an amazing discovery. A huge monster, as lifelike in appearance as when it roamed the Earth millions of years ago in the Mesozoic age, is found frozen in the ice.
The Loch Ness monster has been obviously tracked. There's so many people have tried to find him. I mean, I get sucked into all the documentaries on him, but I don't believe necessarily in the Loch Ness monster. The Sasquatch, however, or the Samsquatch, which I prefer the pronunciation Samsquatch. That's from Trailer Park Boys, the Samsquatch. Yeah, I think for sure.
I believe that the Sasquatch is out there. I mean, really, how much of the world do we know? We haven't really explored all the woods and all of the areas out in the world yet.
Proof is labor of love that I've been working on for about a year now with a co-collaborator from Kansas. And there's all these people who are like, oh, I saw this, and here's my evidence. And it's just almost there. And just the idea that there could be these incredible things out there. And we almost have enough like scientific proof or concrete proof to believe in them or to see them or to substantiate these things. Is I think people like that and people want to explore that. I want to explore that. I want to just keep it as an escape for everybody out there who needs to an escape once in a while into another world, and if it's got deeper levels that they can think about after the fact, which I hope it does, that's what I wanted to do. If it took something that was really like dumb and ridiculous, that would be fun to draw, and kind of hope to address some cool issues with it about like xenophobia and racism and discrimination. That's kind of the deeper level, but because it's about Bigfoot, it discusses a lot about the unknown and mystery, and we've gotten some like people who hunt Bigfoot to write some letter columns and stuff in the book in the upcoming issues. But one of my friends, when he was a kid, saw something in the woods when he was out camping, and he doesn't think it's a bear, but he's not like, oh, I talked to him, we had dinner or anything, but something was out there and it freaked him out pretty good.
Sasquatch is definitely out there.
My people from the west coast up by Alaska, we're Tsimshian, and we have lots of legends about the actual beast itself. We have a big, huge chunk of our land up by Alaska that we just don't even go hunt on because that's where we call them the monkey people, right? Because of the way they look with their face and everything. So yeah, as far as we're concerned, they're real. They're still here today.
Speaking as an anthropologist, which is my training, we probably have inherited a lot of Sasquatch into us. I, for example, am rather hairy.
My thing with Bigfoot is something that big, I think is probably just, it'd be hard for it to exist right now, but I'm not saying it's possible. Where something in the ocean, like they find new species in the ocean or in the rainforest all the time, but it's usually smaller species of things, so I don't think it's out of the question, it's just probably not.
I think there will be several creatures that they will continue to find that they haven't before, but they won't be of a nature that only a few people will see them. They'll be very scientific in their examination.
Like my job is kind of superfluous to like survival, right? Like I don't provide food or shelter or anything. Like my brother's a carpenter, but it's kind of like what sets us apart from animals, I think. Because like humans decorate themselves, and even in the most like sort of primal state, they decorate themselves, and that's like an expression, or they dance or whatever, right? So I think creativity is pretty important. Like for Ginger, it's like 100, well not 100%, but she's like 70% my wife, and a little bit Carla from Cheers, maybe. I don't know, maybe a little J-Lo. But for the other characters, I just kind of draw them until they feel right. I just watch lots of movies and try and give them their own character, so just work on them until they feel right, until they have their own sort of like, it's like playing God, right? Like I get to make up all these little people and try and keep them different.
Deep in my heart, I think I hope there is a little Bigfoot, and I hope he has some friends out. A big Bigfoot.
Who wouldn't want to find something new? Like, that'd be pretty amazing.
I think people are just obsessed with what they don't know.
You want to know. You want to be able to believe. You want to know if it's out there.
It's probably a desire to believe that there's more out there that we don't understand about our world, and that we want to know more, and to hope that there are other things that are just as smart as we are in the world. And
I think that like everybody wants to believe that kind of stuff exists, but not how we expect. Like angels and demons, and just not like a fiery guy with red tail and stuff. Stuff is out there. Like there's evil out there and there's mystery out there, but it's not how you expect it. Same with angels too. It's not so much that there's these feathery winged things watching over you, as things happen in your life for a reason. And
I like Sasquatch or Sam Squatch, but I also am scared of him.
And if you see one, run.
I think Bigfoot is a little too shy right now. He's going to just wait a bit, maybe get the trade paperback, wait for the collected edition.